Dr. Allister called it a hypnagogic state, a trick of the exhausted mind where the brain wakes up before the body, blurring the line between dream and reality. He spoke of neural pathways, psychological stress, and REM cycles. He said it was just a medical phenomenon. But he hadn't been standing 2 blocks away when the sky tore open. I was 12 in '96, living in the housing complex right next to the industrial district. When the calamity happened, I was outdoors. It wasn't an explosion. It was a silent, impossible rupture, a portal that hung in the air for 7 minutes. I saw the light, a shifting, corrosive color that didn't belong to our world. I ran, screaming, like everyone else. I was a survivor of the event, but like most people, I was oblivious to its actual cause. The official line about an experimental radiation leak was what I accepted. But the entity didn't care about official lines. My sleep paralysis began years later, always around 3 a.m. A sudden cold clarity would snatch me from sleep, pinning me down, making me hyper-aware of the suffocating darkness of my room. The terror was immediate, rooted in the knowledge that I was being watched. Then the pressure. A crushing weight settled on my chest, not heavy like flesh, but dense like pressurized negative air, locking my muscles completely. And then the visitor would arrive. It coalesced above me, a concentration of absolute darkness, vaguely humanoid, but shimmering with a faint residual hue that recalled the day the sky tore open. I never saw its face, but I felt its intent staring down at me, feeding on my absolute helplessness. The temperature in the room would drop precipitously, an unnatural coldness that burned. One night, the entity leaned closer, its head tipping unnaturally. "You ran," it rasped, a sound like dry, flaking rust. The voice was an internal vibration, cold and cruel. "You ran, but you looked. We see the ones who look."